Wait, hold up. The brief said that 34 of the 36 countries in the United Nations, blah, blah, make abortions accessible. Poland and Malta were the lone exceptions. Poland's the only word I recognize there. But I didn't know, man. I thought all white countries were.
Well, yeah, they usually have most European countries. I think like most developed countries, period, have usually allow abortion, but they have different sort of like limits. Like it'll be like 14 weeks, 12 weeks, 16 weeks. And I think a lot of countries in like South America and Africa allow abortion, however, in very narrow cases, like in cases of rape, incest, things like that. There are some countries, I think, I don't know. I know that there's some countries that is just outright ban abortion, period. Like you just can't have one no matter what. Like it's like
Bro,
you're not one. But I think
that these are some recent ones, bro. Ireland, 2019. Argentina, 2022, bro. New Zealand decriminalized it in 2020. Mexico voted to decriminalize it last year.
Mm-hmm.
And Colombia's highest court legalized abortion until 24 weeks of pregnancy. And that's mad recent, bro.
It is recent.
I just think, you know what I mean? Like, the whole thing is that, like, I feel like people, they use the U.S. as, like, Homelander. And, we get to go around and do a bunch of bad shit. But, whatever we do, people just kind of, they swagger jack it. And then they do that. They use it as an excuse to, justify this stuff. Or at least that's kind of like what I think could happen.
We were connecting it to Homelander earlier when we brought up the boys episode. How if given the opportunity to be in absolute control, that's kind of what would happen. It would be something similar where it's absolute power, absolute chaos. Whatever I say goes. You don't have a choice in anything you do. It's my choice, not yours. I know what's best for you. I'm going to tell you what's best for you. Type shit like that. And that's not a society that, in my opinion, is going to thrive.
Yeah, man. I don't know. People want this, like, conservative theocracy weirdo. I don't know, man. It's weird. I don't get it. I mean, I get it, but, like, I don't get it.
It reminds me of The Handmaid's Tale. I don't know if I think I'm the only person on the panel that watches that show. But
people keep telling me about it, but I haven't watched it.
If you guys, I'm just gonna say this. I'm just gonna say this without spoiling because I think everybody should watch it. But that show, the setting is the future, like post-apocalyptic. What would happen if like conservative like empires controlled the world and had like these societies that had enough power to control women and control women's rights and to basically enslave them. And it's of course controlled by men. And so many memes the second that this thing happened were just Handmaid's Tale memes. And again, I've watched every episode, and the author of the because it's based on a book, she had this type of stuff in mind of what happens to Western societies or developed societies when men have that absolute power to have control, not just over, lower class versions of its citizens, but entire genders. So we control all decisions for women. We control all decisions for minorities. We control all decisions of people that are quote unquote poor or working class. We control them. And you have members of our government that do want absolute control. They're not going to come out and say it because,
it's essentially
it's fascism.
When the right gets out of control.
Pretty much.
That's all The Handmaid's Tale is.
Yeah, pretty much. Great show, by the way. Great show. I can't wait for the new season. But this right here, you can put this as the thumbnail. This decision was very Handmaid's Tale-ish. And it's unfortunate. It's 2022, but here we are.
And that's the base.
That's the base, man. Sorry that I know such a sad note.